Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So this video right here is a follow-up to my last video about Jordan Edwards. Jordan Edwards was a 15-year-old African-American boy who was shot and killed by Balch Spring Police. He was shot in the head and killed. He was unarmed. He didn't pose any kind of threat to the police. And originally, the police tried to invent some kind of story to justify this ridiculous and outrageous crime. They said that the people in Jordan Edwards' vehicle were driving in an aggressive manner. They were backing out towards the police. And in response, the police fired into the vehicle, killing Jordan Edwards. It turns out that that was a complete lie because, the police were wearing body cameras and the body cameras captured footage of the shooting. And it turns out that these young people were not backing towards the police in an aggressive manner. In fact, they were moving away from the police and they were actually driving forward. So it turns out that that story was a complete lie. And now today there have been some developments in the case. And before I get into those developments, I'll just say this. Initially, the police chief accepted the police account as fact. This police chief went before the world and told the world that these young people were driving towards the police in an aggressive manner. So here you had the police officer, the police chief basically defending his officers, basically trying to justify what they did. And after it was revealed that these police officers lied, the police chief got back on camera and he corrected the record and he pointed out what I just told you about how these young people were not backing towards the police in an aggressive manner. They were moving away from the police and they were going forward. So today, there have been some developments. The police department identified the officer who fired the fatal shot, and that officer's name is Roy Oliver. The police chief noted that this officer violated numerous department policies, and for that reason, the police department terminated Officer Roy Oliver's employment. And now prosecutors are conducting a criminal investigation into the shooting. At least two different Dallas County agencies are investigating this shooting to determine whether or not charges should be filed against this officer. Now, in the description box to this video, I will include a link to a petition from Color of Change. I encourage each and every one of you to sign that petition so that you can make your voice heard, so that the world can know that we demand justice in this case. We demand a serious investigation. We demand a prosecution. We demand that this man be held accountable for killing this young African-American boy. 15 years old. Only 15 years old. He hasn't had a chance to live life at all. His life is completely snuffed out. His family is destroyed because of this horrific tragedy. So yeah, I just wanted to provide you all with this quick update. I hope the criminal charges are brought against this officer for what he has done. Justice for Jordan Edwards.